Hey everybody, AJ Valdez here, and I got my first sale on Etsy, and I want to talk to you about it. If you're just joining me for the first time, please drop me a follow, subscribe to the channel. It'll help me so much. I'm really trying to grow this YouTube channel. I'm debating on what content to put on here. I am starting a printing business, but I also stream on Twitch. There's a couple of different avenues of stuff that I do. So, but yeah, if you can drop it a follow, really help. But I want to tell you, I got my first sale on Etsy. I was over the moon. I'll tell you how I did it, right? If you're starting at Etsy, right, it's gonna take you to put. I'm gonna tell you right now, put money into advertisement. I put $1 a day. You can do a budget, an advertisement. You can do an ad campaign, and you can set a budget. I basically said $1 a day, and I got my first sale. And I was over the moon because, like, I've been on there like 3 months now, and I hadn't got any sales. But I started watching these YouTube videos, and I was like, man, let me try some of this stuff that they're saying. And I did, and I finally got a sale. I actually upped it to $2 a day, and then I got three more sales, right? And what I did notice, once you turn the ads off, your views and your click-through rate, like you can check it out, views and visits, it goes down to zero once you take the ads off. But so I upped it to $2 a day, then I went back down to $1 a day. Cause I'm on a tight budget. I haven't got a lot of money to put into advertisement, but then I'm getting jobs, so it's like, but then too, here's the thing about it, right? If you're using print on demand, and for two of the orders that I got out of the six, I did use print on demand. I'm using a company called Printify. You can check it out. It's totally free to set up, and basically you create the ad on Printify, and it'll send it straight. Once you link your account to Etsy, it'll send it straight over to Etsy, and then like all you gotta do is when the person orders it, you gotta then put the order through yourself and use your own money, because let me tell you, Etsy only pays out every 2 weeks. I think you can change it, you can adjust it. But that's the thing too. You're gonna need some money if you're doing the print on demand, because you got to put the order through, and then they charge your card or your bank account, whatever you have it hooked up to. They'll charge you first, and then a couple week, like a week later, or whenever you have I have mine every 2 weeks on Etsy. That I get payouts every 2 weeks, so I have to pay for it first and then get the payout, which is not ideal if you're especially on a low. Like, I'm on a tight budget right now with the payments for my printers and everything. So the print on demand's cool. Like, I like it because the quality of the shirt, it's a direct to garment printer. I know it's not silk screen because they're doing one off, so they're not gonna create a screen for just one shirt or one offs, but it's a direct to garment printer, and it's really good quality. I do vinyl shirts here. I have the technology to do the vinyl shirts, where you guys, if you guys have a circuit or a Cricut cutter, you can cut out the vinyl and then heat press it on. You can see one of my other videos. I actually made a whole shirt. It has AJ Valdez on it with my Roland cutter, and then I heat pressed it on, so I could do that. But I wanted the quality to be better for these shirts, so I did get two sales for shirts, but they were through a friend of mine. They weren't even through the advertisement of on Etsy. It was through a friend of mine that he's seen the shirts. I would post them in my guild. I play World of Warcraft, so I was posting them in there, and people were just like, "Oh, I want that shirt." And a friend of mine bought two shirts. That's the only sales that I got for shirts. I think some of the designs are really cool. I don't know why they're really not getting like any sales on Etsy, but it's the stuff that has been selling are our stickers. I'll show you some of the stickers. So like the first sale I got was like a sticker, like a 3-inch sticker, and then I got like a smaller one, like another 2-inch sticker and stuff. These are some of the ones that I didn't send. I wasn't happy with the way the machine cut them, and maybe I'll mention that in this video too. If you have a Roland machine, it's a VG3 540, right? There's smaller ones. I know you guys seen them if you're thinking of getting into printing. You've seen the Roland BN20. That's a desktop one, right? Well, this is a big one. It's a 54-inch one. They do this in 64-inch. They do it in different sizes. But what I will say about it, the Rolands are for some vinyl, like for if you're just doing a kiss cut, they're great. I would say get one. But if you are gonna do like die cut stickers like these, where it has to cut through the backing, double layer, you're gonna really want to think about getting another cutter, and that's what I'm thinking about now. But it's another like big investment of like, they start at like 2,500 for it's called pref cut, and basically it cuts through the backing and everything. And so like it took me 2 tries to do these. I don't know if you can see at the very edge there. See how like at the bottom. Now some people might not have a problem with that, but I wanted my quality control. Like I can't send that out, right? Because it's a problem. So I know I'm not making any money on this because I had to print this twice, and already my budget is really low on Etsy, just trying to get sales. And I listed this stuff for like just barely. I'm barely making a profit, just trying to get sales. And so that was a disappointment, right? And if you are getting a Roland, like think about getting another cutter. That's what I'm thinking about now because I got to print these and I got to laminate them. It takes me about 20 minutes, right, to do maybe 25 stickers, right? It's a small order. Basically, I print it, I laminate it, and I got to put it back in the machine and cut it. Problem I was having, the cutting strip was like, it was getting worn, so I had to flip. I flipped it over, put a new blade in, and I was still not getting a perfect cut that I wanted. And it's just the Roland machines. I've had Rolands before, and I've always had problems with pref cut. They're not made for pref cut. I don't think the way the cutting strip is. There's other machines like Graphtec that have like an actual slot where the blade goes down through the material, where it doesn't even hit a cutting blade or cutting strip. It just goes and it cuts it out good. So that's what I've been thinking about. I know I went on a bit about that, but just something to think about if you're getting Roland. Anybody think about investing in one? If you want to do die cut stickers, like in the long haul, without wearing down that cutting strip wore down fast. Like, I tell you, I didn't even put. I see people putting a lot more pressure on the cutting strip than I did. Like, I've been doing this a long time, so I know how to use the settings. Every material has different settings, but that cutting strip wore down fast. And when I talked to the technician, he's like, they tell you anything you want to hear. Now the cutting strip on that's different. It's not the same as the old ones. It's just it's rubber. It's thicker than the old ones, but it wore down fast, and it cost me money. And the thing is about it too is that the first set of stickers I done, they were perfect. Like I had done a job. So this is the other job that I did. I don't want to show. There's a picture on the side of a lady. I don't want to show it, but these are the other ones I did. They're like name tags for somebody's party, and they cut out perfect. And then I went to do these ones, and they didn't. So that's something to think about if you are going to think about getting a Roland printer. I'll tell you, and you want to do the die cut stickers, Kiss Cup, no problem, but the die cut problem with the cutter, it's just not. I don't think they're made for it, And there's like Suma ones out there. They're like $6,000 though, cutters. So what I've seen a lot of printers do is they get this and they pair it with another cutter. But that's all I say about that. So anyways, I got my first 6 sales. I'm happy about that. I made 135 revenue, right? I mean profit. It was like 100, probably less than 100. I didn't even work out the math yet. I'm just like trying to figure out like, is this gonna be worth it in the long run? Should I focus on Etsy? I see a lot of people, you see all these videos out there, right? Like people, I made $100,000 in a month. And they're doing it, right? But like, really, how much profit are they making if they're using print on demand? Because out of those 2 print on demand shirts that I made, I probably made like $4 straight up. And the thing is, I have to front my own money before I get it payout from Etsy, which is like, is it really like, it's a gamble too, right? Because you're putting out that money, and then what if they don't like the shirt, and then like getting their money, you're gonna lose out. It's a gamble kind of. I think. Unless anybody knows another way. Somebody watching this video, that there's another way to do that, right? That you don't gotta put your own money out first and then wait for Etsy to pay you. Tell me, because I'm new at this and I'm watching videos and nobody really mentioned this. Anyways, so please, like I said, follow the channel. I'm gonna bring you more content. I don't know. There's so much different content I want to bring you because I love gaming, right? World of Warcraft. I love the printing, but how can I mix all that in? I also I have a big love for football. You guys, the USA, we call it soccer. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with this channel. But honestly, any support, anything, if you follow the channel, it helps. But guys, as always, I'll catch you all next one. I know I ranted on a little bit about the printer, the cutter, but it's something I'm passionate about. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I will see you all in the next video.